Peace and blessings, everybody. So, Grand Rising. I keep seeing a thread, and I think the Great Mother is speaking to me through many things today because she knows I'm wearing many emotions today. So, I've been dealing with a lot of grief because I've had family members passing away, and I have another one who's not doing very well, who's, very dear to my heart, who is in very poor health and probably not going to make it. And you know how death tends to run in those, threes, and this would make a close second. And I'm just like as if I'm not wearing enough personal things going on, I'm also having to now wear grief, and I'm like, I'm so not okay. And I just kind of let myself completely just not be okay yesterday and unravel through the grief, on top of the grief of grieving my relationship and grieving my relationships with my family members, of finding out just people don't want your fucking highest good. So I've had to grieve out many things, and I'm like, no, this is a part of the shadow phase. It's shadow work, grief. Shadow work is grief. This is why I probably have I still feel like I look like I'm crying. I got the crybaby face because I'm probably going to still be crying today, purging more. And the Great Mother's message to me was allow it to happen. Y'all, we are in the thick of the storm. My whole timeline is full of delusionment and people saying I'm sad, rage, I'm lonely, I'm people's going through all these emotions at the same time, and I'm like, okay, so I'm not alone. There's many of us, especially light workers, healers, spiritually sensitive, spiritually gifted, empath, I don't care what you call yourself, starseeds, whatever you identify as, right, are feeling it heavy right now. And y'all are out here pumping out this heavy content. Where's my homies who are who pumps out light content? Y'all don't even realize, I don't disagree that Ryan Garcia isn't telling the truth, but he's an agent. I'm sorry. The flip has already happened on him. We know they do terrible shit to children. I've been talking about this forever, and we haven't done shit about it. The Great Mother is definitely going to start acting, right? There's greater powers around us that's going to start acting. The Great Mother's message is really clear. Hold the line. Stop feeding into the negative distractions. There's about to be so many distractions coming out to keep your vibrations here. See, I'm wearing an Avatar shirt, which I thought was quite fitting today. We're avatars. We're about to master the fourth element, y'all. And it makes me want to watch the movie The Fourth Element. So maybe I need to watch that today. Look at that synchronicity there, right? We're in that battle, where the dark ship is coming over. And it's that fight, the fight scene where y'all gonna have to pick a side. Y'all gonna have to pick a narrative. Y'all gonna have to pick what energy are you about to channel? What energy do you need to master right now? Mine's is water. Clearly, mine's is the water. This is the last thing I need to, because my anger, my rage, I let that go. I was so proud of myself. I graduated past the fire. I definitely feel like I graduated past the fire, but it's the emotions. I've never been good with expressing my emotions, allowing myself to feel and cry, and I've been allowing myself to feel and cry. So maybe I'm mastering that too. And I think I feel my ascension really coming through well. And maybe y'all's too. And it just doesn't feel like it because it feels like you're like, fuck, nothing's going right. That's how it goes. They're when you're in the thick of the storm, you're going to feel any and everything. And the intensity gets greater and greater and greater. And it's you feel alone while you're in the thick of the storm. You're not. You're really not. There's just, it feels very isolating and vulnerable because it's walking on, I feel like a lot of us are walking across the coals. You know what I mean? The coals in the fire, doing that test, and you have to walk through it. And you have to walk through it by yourself. You cannot crutch right now. More than ever, you can't crutch. And it's how much do you want liberation? How much do you want freedom? How much do you want to break the system? How much do you want to change things? And it means purging. It means crying. It means being angry. It means being sad. It means flowing like air. I think maybe it's air that I'm at now. I could be wrong. mastering that air energy of, you know, channeling all, learning, you know, in the master phase, right? Like a lot of us are in our avatar, right? In the master phase, and we're about to like start glowing. Telling you, the 3 days of darkness, you're going to see who's really mastered their shit, because they're going to start glowing in a way, spiritual glow, right? I'm telling y'all, it gets bad before the birth. Like, it's like, you know, the turbulence. We're on a plane and it's turbulent right now. And we have to like hold the line, because I feel like light workers are being used right now, empaths, healers, with all this fear mongering. Oh, the TikTok ban, they're gonna ban TikTok. And then Ryan Garcia, the children. I'm like, oh my God, fuck, bro, I have enough shit going on. Like, if this app goes away, oh well. Like, fuck, I'll go outside. I'll meet people. We'll petition outside. Maybe that's what we need. All the fucking apps to go down. So we'll actually go outside and fucking petition and ground and have a mass meditation and fucking raise the vibrations, and then we're done. Gone. Shift it. That easy. Like, maybe has anybody thought that this is also a part of the plan? The Great Awakening is for all this shit to go down. I've said this like a long time ago, that I think the Great Mother is like planning for a lot of this to go down. I even feel like someone's holding my hand as I'm talking to y'all. Like, I'm in my ear, you know, I'm on to something. Like, we're going to see many things break. It's the point. We're going to start seeing people malfunction. Things malfunctioning, you know, people slipping. The serpent's tongue is people are gonna reveal their true identity, their true selves. Please, for the love of the Divine Mother, Divine Father, the great divine source, divine creator, stop fear mongering. Allow yourself to cry, purge, be in the storm with me, y'all. You aren't alone. We are in, like, my life has been flipped upside down. You are not alone. And I am having to grieve physical deaths in my life. People I love, on top of grieving a relationship where I left everything fucking behind. I am grieving so many things and letting go so many things. And that letting go, surrender, for somebody who loves control, is like the hardest shit ever. Like, not being in control and feeling like you can't trust anybody, because you find out so many people close to you were deceiving you and wanting to do you harm and hurt you for insurance policies and all kind of shit, sick shit, have you trafficked. Because that's the other thing, when you are low and your vibrations are low, like, this is how they traffic people. This is how they get you. So master all this shit. I literally said today, I'm in the storm and I'm all right with it. It's raining, it's pouring, there's tornadoes, all this shit is falling apart around me, and I'm not going back. I'm not lapsing back. Right? Because I think we've all been addicted to unhealthy habits, and it's almost like relapsing. Right? So I'm going to eat this apple. Y'all get y'all some fruit and stay hydrated. Allow every emotion to come through. If you're tired, sleep, all of that. Wear it and stick with it. But keep your vibrations high and start skipping this low vibrational shit that come on your timeline. And allow yourself to feel, sleep, and everything. All right? Because you ain't alone. Peace and blessings, y'all.